typhoon that is well off in the central Pacific, but what it's doing is it's allowing the jet stream to nudge a little bit farther south. By the time that we step out into early next week, it is going to be a very active weather pattern. Again, there's that storm system that's going to be traveling down the west coast thanks to being pushed downstream from the remnants of that storm system. We're going to be seeing quite a lot of rainfall across the Bay Area. We're going to be taking a direct hit, potentially seeing upwards of a half of an inch to an inch and a half of rain all across the Bay Area through the time that we step out Monday and into Tuesday. Widespread rainfall is likely, and that rain is going to transition to snow on top of the Sierra, and there is the potential for the Sierra to see upwards of 8 to 12 inches of snow above 6,500 feet. So a lot of snow is on the way and a lot of rain is on the way all across the Bay Area. Central and Northern California is going to be seeing quite a lot. But what I also want to take a look at is the fact that this is a low-end atmospheric river. What an atmospheric river is just a stream of moisture. Let's zoom in on this storm system right here. This atmospheric river is the stream of moisture that's going to be pushing into the Bay Area. So this wraparound moisture is technically a low-end atmospheric river. It's not what you typically expect. It's not that jet that we normally see from Hawaii, but technically it is a stream of moisture, and that technically makes it an atmospheric river. Again, the low-end one at that, but it is still something. And how much rain can we see? Take a look at the bottom right corner of the screen, because early in the morning Monday, it's going to be quiet. But by the late morning and afternoon hours, widespread rain is going to be moving across the area, and heavy rounds of showers as well. These areas in darker red and orange, these signify those heavier downpours, and there could potentially be upwards of an inch of rain falling by the time that we step out Monday and Tuesday of next week. Let's take a look at our few different models that we have, because it's still a little bit uncertain exactly how much rain we'll be seeing. Early Monday morning, we'll be seeing a couple of isolated sprinkles as that storm moves overhead. But Monday afternoon, look at the widespread rain that we're likely going to be seeing, anywhere from a half of an inch to over an inch on Monday afternoon. And Tuesday, you'll be seeing an additional quarter to half of an inch. This is our high-end totals. Now let's look at our low-end totals, where we still could be seeing on the low end a quarter to a half of an inch, and on the high end, even down in San Jose, an inch of rainfall through the time that we step out into mid next week. Look at all that rain on the way. That is amazing news because we need it. However, there's a first alert weather day in effect on Monday, because the amount of rain that we're going to be seeing on relatively dry soil, all of that rain at one time could potentially lead to flash flooding. There is an elevated threat on Monday afternoon. Keep that in mind. Clear out your gutters this weekend when it is going to be nice and quiet, because it's going to be a very, very active and potentially dangerous start to the week.